Okay, I just got done with Walmart. If you saw my video just a little bit ago about how much I spent for just 29 items. I had to use my credit card because I couldn't afford it. I'm a single mom. Come on, people. Trump, everybody, lower the grocery bills. We gotta eat. We gotta feed our kids. Come on. Really, take this seriously. Trump, the administration, anybody listening, please lower the grocery bills. We can hardly afford this stuff anymore. Thank you.
All grocery shoppers, listen up. Tomorrow, everything goes up 10 to 50% from the tariffs. If it's, you already know, from wine to fruits to meats, everything 10 to 50% up is what the percentage is. So if you're a grocery shopper, I would stock up today on if you're a soda drinker or any type of liquors, wines that you like, cheeses, meats, anything that can be frozen, I would stock up today, because as of tomorrow, everything goes up 10% to 50%. Things are about to be extremely expensive, and I have a feeling it's going to be cheaper to go out and eat. And I hate saying that, but in some cases it may be true. I kind of want to know what everyone thinks. What are we going to do with these grocery prices? I don't know. You guys leave me a comment. If you're not following me, do the thing. Let's interact together and engage.
Does anybody else get physically ill whenever they go grocery shopping and they see the total when they're checking out? Like my wife and I, we have a family of 5, right? Me, her, and 3 kids. And then you throw in 2 dogs into that as well. She went grocery shopping the other day and she was like sick at the price. So like I check the bank account and it's $550. And like that lasts us like a week and a half. So I don't even know how the majority of the people out there are even affording groceries these days. I think I'm gonna have to start like tricking on the side or something. Unless she starts selling feet pics, I'm not really sure what to do. Y'all have a good one.
Imagine a MAGA voter complaining about grocery prices.
I don't give a fuck if you're Democrat, Republican. Look at this, $100. Hot dogs, cherries, bananas, some juice, and some eggs. What a joke.
It doesn't matter whether you're Republican or Democrat. But no, Republicans did that. Republicans always raise prices and always give money to their rich friends. Republicans have had 10 out of the last 11 recessions. Grocery prices being high today on August 11th is nothing compared to what's coming. Procter & Gamble, every grocery store, every component that goes into every single thing that you buy and use. MAGA, FAFO.
These grocery prices are insane. I just spent $95 in the grocery store with coupons. Don't know how. My daughter had texted me before I came home from work and was like, Mom, can you pick up 2 things for me? She wanted, a snack for school and the ice pops, like the ones that you put in the freezer that are usually like 99 cents for a big pack. I don't know why they are not on sale. Usually they are by now because we're going close to 4th of July. That stuff is not on sale. I don't even know. How much did I pay for that? I just threw my receipt, but I paid like $5 for the ice pops. And then my daughter wanted these freeze-dry strawberries. It says that the only ingredient is strawberries. I may have to just like look up a tutorial on how to make these, because this bag alone, there's only 4 packs in here. So I got her 3 of them and they're about $10 before tax. So I basically spent like about $35 just on 3 bags of these thingies. And yeah, that is ridiculous to me. So I need to learn how to make these at home. I got some juice, I got some whipped cream cheese, and the ice pops, and some other, bone broth, because I like to put bone broth in my cat's food, just to give them a little bit of hydration and extra nutrients. But yeah, that is basically it. I came into the store for 3 things, but I checked our shared notes grocery list and I picked up like things that I thought we needed off of it, and I ended up spending $95 with coupons. I'm floored. and I don't like adulting. This is crazy. Anyways, I'm going to go to the gym and relieve some of the stress about adulting and paying for grocery items, and yeah, pretend like this didn't happen until I checked my bank account again and realized I spent $95 in the grocery store on like 15 items, and that's it. So yeah. Good luck to everybody in America. Hope you guys are all surviving these crazy grocery prices. Thank you for coming to my rant and listening to me. Have a great night.
All right, folks, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you so much for always come back to watch our video. Have you seen on the rants? Man, things are taking another level. Groceries are expensive. Not only groceries, everything is getting expensive after the imposed tariffs. Man, things are taking another level, and man, people are so scared because man, things might go bad. It is easy to understand that the tariffs are the taxes on imported goods. Okay, so when the US imposes tariffs on products from other countries, foreign producer can either absorb the cost, lower their prices, remain competitive, or pass the cost on to American importers. So it means in return, American importers and retailers then face a choice: absorb the increased cost, which cuts into their profit margin, or pass into consumers in the form of high prices. It means the tariffs, yes, it is the taxes imposed on importers, and importers impose on retailers, and retailers impose on consumers, which results in higher prices. Man, if you explain that, it is easy to understand. It is easy to understand. Even a young kid can understand that tariffs are taxes to consumers. Of course, from importers, retailers, and consumers. It's easy to understand. Now, it takes me to a point where MAGA, it was hard to understand this concept of tariffs, because you should understand that tariffs, it is for you, not China, not Mexico, not Canada. You thought you're gonna punish China. You thought you're gonna punish, any other country that do business with the US. But you guys, you are punishing yourself. You are punishing other people. Because right now, when those products, the prices goes higher, you're the one to pay. It's your basic needs. If eggs go high, you're the one to pay. It's your basic needs. You're gonna eat eggs. If beef rise up, you're gonna eat beef. So you're gonna pay that price. And then you voted, man, to implement tariffs. Really? Really? Man, that's not right. So I was trying to explain to you that tariffs, man, the mechanism of tariffs and price hikes, it is very easy to understand. It's not something like very hard, which comes to, different, questions. It's very easy to understand that tariffs is on the consumer. Right now, the consumer, the one that facing this, these high prices. Because of what? Importers brought the goods, and right now, the goods from retailer add price to the consumer. The consumer is the one to pay. We've seen tariffs imposed on different goods. We've seen products like coffee, bananas, and certain seafoods are largely imported. When tariffs are placed on these goods, they are often a domestic producer who can easily scale up to meet demand. For example, the US relies heavily on coffee imports, so tariffs on coffee countries like Brazil, you remember Brazil have tariffs, directly translate to higher prices for consumers. If US doesn't grow enough coffee to sustain the population, it means coffee from Brazil is going to get expensive. And the consumer will claim that, wow, coffee is expensive, man. It is because of the tariffs. Processed and packaged goods, tariffs on raw materials like aluminum for soda cans, or steel for various manufacturing processes can raise the production cost for a wide range of packaged foods. This has a ripple effect through the supply chain. ultimately leading to higher prices for the finished products on groceries store shelves. It remains even the raw materials. If US needs to order raw materials or to import raw materials in the country, man, it means if those countries have tariffs on them, it means those importers are the one to pay the tariffs, because that country will never pay the tariffs. China will never pay tariffs. Even if it's 10% or 25%, it remains the importers, American importers or Chinese importers that import things to America are the one to pay that tax. And then it goes all the way to the consumer. The final man or the final person to have that product is the one to pay that, man. And you guys, MAGAs, you went ahead, you vote against your own interest, you vote tariffs, thinking that you're punishing China, you vote about, many things. And right now, life is getting hard to many people because of the prices, because of the food prices, because of groceries and other stuff. Coffee is getting expensive. And the bad thing is that it's not only the tariffs that are affecting them, even the local farmers are no longer producing. Things are rotting in the farms. Fruits are rotting in the farms. That's why I was saying that soon we're going to have like food shortage, because there is nothing is produced there. Farmers are facing bigger problems. So it's getting out of hand where people, man, things will be bad for them. Of course, because of our choices. Because what we did in the past is affecting us right now. Whatever you were affording right now, you may not be affording that thing. You may not be affording that, grocery or whatever. Because when you see on the receipt, after checking out, man, you realize that, wow, things have changed. Things are going out of hand. It means we are not able. This is the result of hating ourselves. This is the result of making our life hard, which comes to MAGA. Man, are you making it great? Is this great that we are talking about? Is this really great? Where people are losing healthcare, where people are losing food stamps, where people are losing even the ability to go to shopping. People no longer have ability to go to grocery store, getting some things. It is hard for them. You guys, is this great you are talking about? Tell me in the comment section, what do you think about this, man? It's really hard, man. So hard and very hard to understand. That's what I can say. That's what I can say. But it's FAFO season. It is a FAFO moment. You F around, you find out. But you're not the only one finding out. Everyone is finding out. Whether you did it or not, you still find out. Which is a sad part, man. Which is a sad part in this situation. Tell me what do you think about this? Tell me what do you think about the groceries in America. People are not affording it. Some people, I'm not saying everyone, it's getting out of hand for people to afford groceries and able to put food on the table because of what's happening. Our farmers are suffering. People with disabilities are suffering. General Americans are suffering because of what's happening. Tell me what do you think. Let's keep our conversation in the comments below. Thank you so much. I am a presenter, Fikazo.